I distinctly remember this story. I was in 8th grade and I was going on a field trip to BOCES, which is our alternative high school for, it's a trade school. And this teacher scoffed at me, was really frowning down upon me for being interested in possibly going to the trade school. And I still remember it today because I think it's a really good example of a major problem that we have in society, which is this expectation that we need to go to college and we need to fall into massive amounts of debt in order to do so. It's clearly a problem that's not going to be solved overnight, but I think that there's really 2 ways that we can slowly over time correct this issue. One is employers need to stop requiring having a $100,000 piece of paper upon hiring, right? I think there's other ways that we can go about trying to find good qualified candidates. Obviously the application process, a good hiring and vetting process. There's other training and certifications that you can look at, past experiences, obviously. So I don't necessarily think that having that mandatory requirement of having a degree, having a bachelor's, having a master's needs to be there. And I think that that's something employers need to give a good hard look at in their hiring processes. The second thing is this example of my 8th grade teacher is, why is there this sentiment that it's not respectable to go to a trade school or go into a technical field? Mechanics, technicians, carpentry, welding, electricians, these are respectable fields. And I don't know why there's a good portion of the population out there that really frowns down upon blue collar work. And it's not acceptable. And I think that parents and teachers should be more open to encouraging their kids or their students to being open to these other types of trades. And I think that those 2 things, I think employers really reconsidering what they do in the hiring process, and parents and teachers, being encouraging of students going to trade schools, I think that can make a big difference in this massive issue we have of colleges and the amount of money it takes to go to college. So that's my 2 cents for the day. And let me know what your thoughts are. Have an awesome day. Peace.